Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar strength has maintained into the second consecutive day as it now approaches the top side of the range at 73.60-65. Looking ahead, this Friday, US employment data is the US non-farm pays report, which holds a forecast of adding 400,000 jobs for February, while the unemployment is expected to tick up to around 3.9 from 4%. As the Australian dollar renews its upside tests, the market is seeing a little bit of divergence here on the RSI. I'm still a little bit skeptical, that is, the fact that this recent rally can sustain much beyond 73.60 and therefore could see a short-term pullback with the support seen at around 72.70. The euro tests lower overnight and hits around 110.33 as an intraday low. It is assessed, though, that this hammer, or close to a dragonfly, week, that is, never came through, and therefore the lack of demand has put further weakness, and also with the ADX trend into a bear case and the RSI still holding to a negative case, still puts the market on track to a challenge now seen at 109.70.90. In light of the current sell-off, the market is still looking, I believe, to a broader picture of 107.50.85. A whipsaw price action for .yen once again as it tests the top side of the range. I view around 115.70 to 116.10.25. Nevertheless, the pattern is still clearly rejected that level, and also there is a bit of divergence here. The MACD is still weak, so I feel the market is at the top side of its range, now expecting to see a pullback towards 115.35, and with the support seen at 114.70, which was recently respected. Another whipsaw price action also for the pound. The market just doesn't seem to be able to sustain its recent gains, and each day seems to erase them. In light of the pattern, I still feel that we are going to look for a down test, and that is towards the region of 132.50.55 and reassess from there. This has also seen sterling Kiwi actually perform in a negative manner due to the weaker leg of sterling. In light of the pattern, the market is still destined for a challenge after failing the rebound from close to a hammer. We're looking at 195.30.55 as a potential target, and then reassess from there as we are still remaining oversold. A whipsaw price action for gold after the challenge to the top side eventually retreats again from that 1,950 level. In light of the pattern, though, there is still divergence and there's still weakness in view of the RSI, and therefore I still feel the market will struggle towards any upside moves, and especially if we get a stronger non-farm payrolls number, that will see a stronger US dollar. So I still eventually feel that the market will eventually snap to the downside and look back towards 1,878. In light of the pattern for oil, the market has staged a significant downturn from 114.52 high to 104. And you can see here from the price action, that is quite a strong downward turn. I still feel the market is likely to see a little bit more downward side test today, and maybe even see a pullback as low as 99.90 or around $100. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me, but please join me later for the end of the day wrap, and also keep an eye out for the intraday report that will be released as well.